Hello, what's up everyone? Welcome to another Northgard video on this channel. Today with another build order video, this time for the clan of the Boar. And yeah, we're gonna check out how you can play the clan of the Boar after the recent update, which changed the trade pattern quite a little bit. Yeah, we're gonna jump right straight in. If you wanna see the lore tree for this build, you can check that out in the description below. There's a link to northgard.club. A really cool site. If you didn't check it out, you may want to do so. And yeah, we'll jump straight in here. There are definitely different ways to play Boar. We are hoping for a forest or a fish tile over here, because these really help out the Boar clan. So kind of important to get one of those, not only because of the osmosis bonus, but also because of the lay of the land bonus, the 10% bonus production that you can get out of it. You can think about going for sailors with a really early go, if you want to go 801. I, however, really like my giant trait. So we're gonna try to make something happen here with that. If we can't, we're just gonna go sailors here. But I feel like we're having a fish tile here already that will help out a bunch, giving us the lay of the land bonus. Try to get the handiwork bonus on top of that. And we're gonna let the sailors on the merchants on the fish tile over here, which should be pretty good. We could still be going with sailors though, we'll see. The most interesting thing about the Boar is definitely that you don't need to build houses in the early game, because for every tile that you go for, you get 2 population space, so you can get your population space higher with that. Plus, having a sheep spawn right here is a really insane thing. Because we can just colonize tiles with wolves on it. It doesn't matter when, because it's just for every wolf you pay 15. Oh, let's check if there are wolves around here. There are wolves. You pay 15 extra food for every wolf on the tile, and it doesn't change. So even if you go later for it, it doesn't change anything about the playstyle right there. And the spawn in general would be really bad if we wouldn't be Boar here, because we can now go for both of the sheep here. And oh sorry, I didn't saw this lore stone. I thought this was our lore. So our ox has a really bad spawn here, because this is the lore of the ox, but that is not all too important because we have nothing to do with it. So jump over, get the lore stone over there, and afterwards I would be thinking. Okay, we'll see. Oh, it should definitely get going now. Here. And we could think about going for the fish already. Do so. 5 for this tile. Let's just do so the chance that we get attacked on our main tile gets a little bit lowered. More wolf over here. We have more wolf over there. Tiles are getting pretty pricey right now, so wait a little bit. We get a little bit of food together. Might even think about going for more tiles over here. I'm just checking in the darkness if there are more wolves around this tile here. If I go for it, I think these are Draugr. If you see nothing, it is oftentimes a bear. See nothing, so it might be a bear, but we have wolf over here, so even if we go for this tile, we're still in danger to get attacked here. Good thing is we have wolves to defend ourselves. It's pretty good. I think then we are just going for the farm pile. Really early feast. Questionable if we really need that right now, but we'll take it. We will take it. Oh. Area. What is really important for us is, where are giants? Are we able to trade with them? I don't see any giants, to be fair. I don't see any giants at all. So we might not be able to go for giants here. Okay. Well, you gotta play how it is, so we might just go for sailors here. Simple living, get up a woodcutter's lodge. Yeah. Like, merchants are really good. They can be stronger than sailors, definitely in the late game. But if you don't get the chance to trade with giants, I don't know if that is worth it. So I will just switch over to sailors here. Not exactly my plan, but you gotta play the map, I guess. That's just Northgard. Oh, we have giants. We have giants. Okay, we changed up again. That would have been a little bit of a bummer here. Wanting to go for giants and not getting any chance to do that. I think one scout is enough by far. Back. Go for this tile. And we still have the chance to go sailors. To go for merchants here, which I really appreciate because that's what I wanted to show. I think with sailors it's pretty straightforward. You go for simple living, of course, to pay a lot less for your buildings. You go for heavy work, and everything else will go from there. We're just gonna build a farm. The fishers, just to get more food, and the buildings are practically free for us, so why even not? Up right there, we're gonna go for the iron pretty early, and we're gonna get lay of the land soon, so the chance of getting attacked by wolves will be reduced by 70%, which is pretty cool. So we have 3 tiles to scout until we find the giants. We have a little bit of time until we actually hit Bathering, and we'll start trading now, so it's not too bad. Have a good food production. Pretty nice. You could even think about going for one of these tiles. Like the swamp in general wouldn't be uninteresting, since it is basically like a forest or a swamp. We could build a market there to get more gold going, but I don't think that's something we gotta think about right now. The wolves' attacks are really fortunate for us here right now. I think our wolves don't really heal that much. I don't even know if you can heal wolves with your healers. I think you should be able to. I think you should be able to do that. We get don't mind up. A few upgrades here, not a bunch. Definitely a few. Wood camp over here. The second wood camp will come. And we can, like, I would go for sailors right now. Maybe just one dock, because it only costs 40 wood. And gives us a little bit of lore and gold in the early game. But since we have 2 ruins here, I'm just not gonna do that. If you don't have the luck to have ruins below you, but I think even 1 ruin already get me a little bit away from sailors. But with 2 ruins is definite. Like, with 1 ruin I would still think about getting a dock down. Just for the early game, you know. In the early game, the dock is undeniably a little bit stronger than the market. Later on, the merchants will get a lot stronger than the sailors do. And get there. And on ruin, I guess. We start here. The thing is that your sailors will be on your main tile, so will not be a lay of the land tile. Well, you can have luck to have a forest tile, or fish tile on the coast is pretty rare, but the chance is there. Then you can get the lay of the land bone. With the merchants, it's guaranteed if you get a forest of fish that you can build them on there and yeah, produce on there basically, giving you a 10% bonus for the merchants. And with Bathering, you can have a little bit of trade going beside of that, which will also give you happiness. Instead of shipbuilding, which could give you 25% bonus right there. Plus, you can build the trading post and the marketplace on the same tile. And they will both give you the 15% handiwork bonus, which is super interesting. So these, how could you say, bonus stacking really makes merchants worth for me. Also can do so much stuff. I literally scouted the wrong tile over here. What a bummer. At least brown helped us with this, or purple rather. We will be fine. I'm gonna go for the iron over here rather quickly, so we can get upgrades for our merchants pretty early. Would also think about woodcutters over here. We don't need loads of wood, but especially if we want to upgrade buildings, we will need some wood. Lord Tree in general is basically going for handiwork. Afterwards, I would make my way, I would think about osmosis. Like right now, it should be good. If you have no tiles that are forest of fish, you can think about not going for it. But for now, we'll definitely do so. The iron done, so let's send the will over there. Giants. This scout. We're going over there. I just wanted to send him in the iron mine instead of getting a villager, but I forgot that I have. Second ruin over there. Can also wait a little bit with the trading post, even though we got Bathering now. In theory, we are ready. That's only the theory. We are housed, but I think about just waiting for the stone, even though it takes a minute. It will take a minute. If we build a house, we just go. Well, that's the tile where we have no wolves on, and we get attacked by 2 wolves. This is kind of a problem, and there you see lay of the land. 70% doesn't mean you don't get attacked. It doesn't mean you don't get attacked. We just got a bunch of villagers to clear this out. Gonna be hairy, but we don't. Much of a choice here. Go for them. Fisherman's hut. Should have the giant scouted now. Means we are gonna build marketplace. And one of the fishers will just build that. Get 1 villager over here. It's not hurt already. Wolves don't heal at all. Okay. We're too aware of that. We might try out to heal them. I think like you could be able to do so, which is really funny to me. I don't know why. We upgrade the town hall now. Just a second too late, so we could not build the house there. Would have been actually pretty cool. And now we are good. Wait, a few upgrades here. New work also coming in. Giving us a little bit of a bonus on all of the non-upgraded buildings, which is all of the buildings. Pretty strong lore for the Boar clan. Just handiwork and simple living are just really, really good lores, which I think always make Boar worth playing. Goes in here and we start trading some food with the giants. The old Svin. It also gives us 1 happiness. Doesn't even matter how much we are trading. We're not seriously making gold right now, but we are ready. Gaining a little bit of happiness out of Bathering, which I think is pretty worth. I just start with the woodcutters here, because they are just working the most for us. The woodcutters. I'm thinking about if... Oh, no, I can only upgrade 2 jobs. I get Yod's Blessing at some point. Will be helpful. But... will still be a little while, and it's only 10 iron. So if I get 25 iron in total, 15 out of this, 10 out of Yod's Blessing, I can upgrade 2 jobs, my warriors, and get a war chief. So that's why I'm going to upgrade 2 jobs, which is going to be woodcutters and merchants. Most important jobs in our eco here. A little bit more wood, I'd say. Here. Fuels have been improved. I feel like we should upgrade the fishermen's over here, even though I have farmers over here, which we could upgrade to. Always a fan of. we are just gonna go for the fisherman's here. Like, you get the handy work bonus, but since we get 10% on the whole tile, I feel like it's worth having 3 instead of 2 fishers in there, plus getting 5% extra on all of these, plus the 10% for lay of the land. So quite a few things we can get out of there. For now, I think we're just gonna go straight feeling safe. I think we're just gonna go straight feeling safe. Osmosis will give us a little bit of happiness right now. Since we didn't build the dock, we don't have especially a lot of lure around right now. So I feel like we're just going to go straight for feeling safe, which is going to give us a little bit more happiness than osmosis would do, even though osmosis would be a really close way. Like, if you have a little bit of bonus lure, you might want to do so for now. Settle with what we have here. We have the 2 upgrades. We're now waiting until we get Yod's Blessing, until we can get more. Already getting a lot of gold over here. The gold production is definitely not lacking for us. I think we will even work towards a feast here. So our AI companions really like to feast a lot for us. We could also settle on that. We're gonna upgrade one of these. Like, we get 15 plus 15% already, like for handiwork, just by building this here. Like, I don't even need to set the villain. And we get 10% for the tiles, so we already got 40% bonus on the merchants. If we upgrade one of these, we can have more merchants though, especially also for the trading route with the giants. Plus, over here. Plus, we now get 5% more on all of these merchants. Arguably, definitely, kind of arguably, if that is worth it for you. You can decide yourself if you want to upgrade a market or not. You can also go a little bit more straightforward with this strategy if you just go straight for it. If you want to have this build a little bit more straightforward. It is definitely possible. We can already get out a war chief over here. Well, we don't really need it, so I don't think we're going to. Maybe we can get rid of these wolves over there. Sadly, we cannot just go for drawer tiles. Would be fun, but sadly not possible. But already we got a sweet plus 18 on gold here with 5 merchants working for us. Even one of these is low. So we go for fur coats now. And then we're gonna get out of feast here. Next lore, we can start with the upgrade. That's gonna be a little bit of a while because we have plus 9. I think generally we would have plus 8 or plus 7. That should be okay. Usually as Boar, you don't want to be scouting though. So we're gonna break down the scout camp here. Oh, that's our first wolf dead. Fine here. And maybe we want to get a war chief just to get rid of these wolves over there. Like a few woodcutters. We have insane wood. We don't need that much. Even our camps only cost 25 wood, so yeah, you could practically just spam these things. Even thinking about it. Go for a lot of food, I guess. Go for a lot of food. Gold is already banking up like crazy. The only thing that we really need right now is our next lure. Feeling safe, not only for the happiness, but also because of the Yod's Blessing that we're getting at the same point. So we can start the upgrade. We can already build training camp, definitely. It's also really cool as Boar that you don't need that in the early game, of course. Pretty neat. Gonna build one. Maybe even not finishing this one. Because we don't need to pay the taxes for it then. Not paying taxes is always pretty nice if you want to accumulate a little bit of gold. Could think about just yoinking this tile and building another market in there just to get a little bit of bonus gold. And always is pretty cool, man. Like how you can get bonus gold on Boar is pretty. Just get a market, trading post, 80 wood in total, and the production is already pretty good. You only get 5% more by upgrading, which is good in the long run, but I think for now, for example, it's not really worth. Not really worth. Finish both of them, were not my plan, but it happened. And you see I only got minus 17, plus 17 now. We had plus 18 before, so paying a little bit taxes for the training camp, so get another feast by our teammates. Not too bad. We did one over here. We are definitely hitting the upgrade in this winter. Could be in the winter. Maybe at the end of the winter, but it will definitely be in the 36 plus 36 plus 36. Just as a little explanation on the side, the plus 6 right here, all the numbers right here, usually mean that you get this amount, like plus 9. You have those little squares over here. So this square is 1 minute. Minute of gameplay and actual lifetime. Plus, I can take the plus 6 over here. That's the one we can work the best with. Just winter changed all the numbers. We have the plus 6 here, we have 1 minute. This number is the amount of lore I will be getting in 10 seconds. So plus 6 times 6, because these are 60 seconds, 36 lore am I gonna get in 1 minute. Just if you've wondered what these numbers here mean. It basically always means that many resources you are going to gather in 10 seconds. You have one of these boxes, 1 minute, so there you can also count a little bit, like how many resources are you gonna need for a blizzard that is gonna take 2 months and it's gonna get your food down to minus 20, for example. And you can slowly get up and then, okay, 20 times 6 is 120. We have 2 months, so we have 240, get around 240 food. That's how you can play around with it a little bit. Just as a little explanation for people that might not have known it, sorry if I bored you and you already knew that. And we are gonna get... we're gonna wait a little moment until we actually start the upgrade, then we're gonna start spamming camps. So we can get more ready. I will get 1 villager on each tile here, because an earthquake is going to come in. And especially this tile here, we have a lot of buildings in there that I don't want to have burning and the villagers stop working. So I just want a villager very close in the case one of these buildings starts burning. I can repair it right away. And if you repair it right away, you're not gonna miss out on the resources as long as you would if you didn't. So yeah, we have a huge map over here, by the way. It'd be really cool if our teammate would decide to scout out this tile, then we could actually go aggro here. Actually attack. Oh. 2 buildings in that tile. I should have seen that coming. Not too bad though, we're gonna repair them yet pretty quickly. The forge burning. Not like I couldn't care less, but it's really hard that I could care less. Let's say it like that, because nobody is forging in there right now. If I wouldn't need it anymore, I would just straight up break it down, but I wouldn't need it anymore. I would have broken it down before already. So, we are very close to hitting our lore here. Feeling safe is gonna come in. We can already get the chief out, so we're definitely gonna get a lot of happiness in a moment. Feeling safe happen. All these sad villagers will be happy again. Plus, we're gonna get Lord's blessing, so and builds into the forge there. Feeling safe. God's blessing. Start upgrading warriors. And we can upgrade one of the camps. Other than that, we could also just get 3 over there. Woodcutter. We also need a little bit of bonus wood here. Okay. We're just gonna clear out these drawer here. take a hot minute. Gonna be fine. Still waiting for the upgrade anyway. Just for in case I would want to upgrade more camps, I have a little bit of bonus stone to do that. Oh. Oh, 2 robber kills. Let's build the not healer's hut, the mender's hut actually. We'll achieve a little bit, and I don't think we will actually get everything in time. We're gonna need to attack before I take this tile here. We're just gonna do so, it's not bad. The Lynx is already thinking about attacking how it looks like. Which is nice, because we are too. We are too. Great minds think alike. Definitely respecting the Lynx player, right? He'll achieve a little bit. Definitely got a little bit of damage there. The last attack. And 25 for camps is just so easy to get together. As Boar, you never really need to worry too much about their camps. Usually you're just gonna have them. I think I'm even building a little bit too much for it. This is 13 now. We will have 15 then, but I think we can make that happen. The woodcutters can go home because we definitely have not enough camps right now. As soon as this camp is ready, we are ready. Can get a little bit of gold food together now. Beef is already at 50%. So that this is done. We are also gonna get the menders back to food, just to get a little bit of a food stock here, because 15 army will definitely be too much for our food production. Also stopped with the giant trade right here because we didn't have food anymore. But we're just getting ready now for the attack. We have enough gold. This guy home too. Beef is basically full. So, what we got now? Farmers making plus 11 while our fishermen are making plus 17. Still, our farmers are still very strong. Keeping in mind that the building is not upgraded, that they're not on the day of the land tile. So let's see how much armor we can actually get. We have 4 warriors too much. It's 10. Yeah. The villagers can go in farm. Go with the army. Whoop. Just gonna get one more. Are you gonna attack by something? Just gonna go for the Lynx here. We have a little bit of an army, 12 warriors. It could definitely be a little bit more, like, oh, that's unfortunate. That's unfortunate. I should have cleared this out before, I guess. It would be really nice if my teammates could jump in, but I don't think they are. I really don't think they are. Nope. Here. Do not care. Only help robotic friend. Helping dentist. Yeah. A little army. We're going right in. And I think with that we are already more or less at the end of the video here. Video a little bit of the giant trade here. The good thing about giant trade is like you're not really aiming at getting the giants anymore. Like I had 40%, right? I have one market trading with them. It's mostly about getting the merchants as good as possible and taking the trade as a little bit of an extra, you know? A little bit of an extra. By the way, if you have problems reaching feeling safe, you can also think about going for Conqueror, Boar effort, and then you just go straight for feeling safe. Could be something that could be interesting for you. Where did I lose 2 warriors, by the way? Well, not too bad. We can get new ones. And we shouldn't do. We could just get a little bit of trade going. And with that, I hope you enjoyed this little video here. A little bit of the Boar clan giant trade, which I'm really a fan of with Lay of the Land tiles. If I don't see Lay of the Land tiles, I basically just run straight into Sailor Stow and try to get army out as soon as even possible. Sadly, we can't really attack the opponent here because Boar isn't the prime example to be scouting. You can do so if it's really needed and you're the one, like the only one where it's kind of logical that you scout, but the Boar clan usually isn't the clan that you really want to do that. Because the Boar scouts just not, they don't get any bonuses, and the food economy for the Boar is good, the general economy for the Boar is good, but it's not as strong that you would say, okay, you need to scout. It's not a kraken, it's not a goat, it's not a stag, it's not a horse, you know, like these are usually a little bit more bound to that. But yeah, hope you enjoyed the video here. If you did so, you might want to consider to leave a like down below the video. If you want to see more Northgard content, you could also subscribe to the channel right here and ring the little bell. Then you will notified when I upload more videos here. Mostly will be Northgard content, also with Northgard tutorials and guides like this here. So if you enjoy this, then maybe just click the little button and maybe see you all back on the next video here. Hope you're having a great day, and of course, thanks for watching. Bye bye everyone, see ya.